Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to see if old John Ginboy Bradford will swear to sacrifice his every last drop of blood and, more importantly, his every last ounce of gin in order to save humanity. In XCOM, War of the Chosen. But, you know, okay, no, Bradford, don't get nervous, I'm just kidding. There are some things we know that just you're unwilling to sacrifice, and the only thing you'd be willing to sacrifice a flask of gin for is, well, a bigger flask of gin. We know you, John, we know you. Some people just won't trade a life for a life. Which, you know what, that's how it works, but minor Infinity War spoiler here, so if you haven't seen it yet, you may want to tune out for the next 15 to 30 seconds. John's talking about his flask of gin right there. He's like, it's time to put an end to this. I'm going to empty this and get it in my gullet before Pete risks giving it away to the aliens. Yeah, exactly. But that's, and again, minor Infinity War spoiler, so here to tune out. That line of dialogue in the movie where Captain America says, we won't trade a life for a life. That's the one objection I actually have to Infinity War. Actually, it's not the one. There were a couple little minor peccadillos. I thought overall the film was fantastic. But the whole we don't trade a life for a life thing, really, I was kind of confused by that because, yes, you do. In fact, it's sort of what defines a hero. And what you, by and large, have been doing in every single one of those Avengers movies. You've been willing to trade a life for a life. That's what Tony Stark did when he flew through the giant space butthole with the nuclear weapon. It's what Captain America himself did when he crashed that plane into the Ark. Trading a life for a life is what makes a hero, damn it. Why suddenly is it not okay? I'm confused. And if the character in question, I'm not going to say who, because again, I'm trying to keep the spoilers to a minimum. But if the character in question whose life was the subject of the we don't trade a life for a life was any kind of hero, wouldn't they themselves have been basically straight up demanding, no, not only do we not trade lives for lives, I demand that we trade my life for the rest of everyone else's. It just seemed like the one thing that really in the film didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. They should have played that one a little differently, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're going to finish burning this bad boy down. This is it. We've come to the end of us. Campaign is over. We got to get this shit done. Let's get to the final mission. Give me Woody Harrelson. Give me Kirsten. What is it? The Kirsten Stewart? Yeah, this is it. This is our team. We got to find a way to make do with this team, all the while having an avatar bringing us down. And that's what has me the most worried about this final assault, is the avatar. How are we going to manage to keep everybody safe? Keep them secret, keep them safe, with the avatar up in our grill bogging us down? Execution shooters are going to be extraordinarily important. We need to mark them clearly. So, expanded magazine, superior repeater. You know, Rihanna, I feel like maybe that's not you. Advanced repeater, superior expanded. Advanced repeater, good. Superior repeater, better. Advanced expanded magazine of superior scope. What else have we got? Superior repeater. Superior. So we have 2 execution rifles. So Rihanna, I think we're going to give you the old Kismet here. And then I know that you have Shredder. Let's make sure. I believe you have Needle, you have Shredder. Okay, you have all of the abilities that we would want you to have. So you're going to be our Armor Ripper. That's your job. Miley, Destiny, Hope, Cyrus, you're the greatest execution sniper who has ever lived. We're going to continue to capitalize on your experience in this area by giving you a superior expanded magazine, a superior repeater. We want you to go and annihilate, banish, and farm in those executions left and right. Keanu Reeves, historically, you have for us been a damage shooter, and I don't see any reason to buck that paradigm now. Also, do we have anything we might like to equip here? Advanced laser sight superior. Okay, just wanted to check. We're gonna give Keanu a different weapon. I just want to see if we had any like other potential upgrades lurking in the wings somewhere. Advanced expanded magazine, superior scope. You know what? That's probably good enough for you, Keanu, as a damage sniper. And we're gonna give you our Dragonfire rounds. Again, damage is part and parcel for Keanu. It's his stock and trait. Lady Gaga, the old Gogs, the Fame Monster herself. What do we want to give the Fame Monster? Expanded magazine and a superior repeater. Get an advanced repeater and a superior expanded magazine, or a superior repeater, superior. Is that a Lady Gaga ability? We kind of want to give this to whoever has the highest aim, now that I think about it. If we're going to go farm for executions, what we want is just to make sure that those shots hit. So you guys both have a 91. It's probably going to be 91 across the board. Woody Harrelson, what do you got down here on the end? You got a 91 too? Woody Harrelson has a 97, actually. All right, Woods, you're going to be our other executioner then. Superior repeater, superior expanded magazine. We can also pump you up with a little bit of bonus ammunition. I don't see any harm in that. Let's give you some blue screen rounds. So then Lady Gaga and the Wiffle Ball here are looking for some junk. Lady Gaga then, expanded magazine, superior repeater, or we could go advanced repeater, superior expanded magazine. I think we'll give you the bigger clip, and then we're going to give you the blue screen rounds, just in case we need to maybe banish a robot. And Kirsten, Wiffle Ball Dunce, there's not much left we can give you, girl. We're just going to give you the expanded magazine, the superior repeater. You're going for, like, single-shot executions, which strikes me as a terrifically bad idea. But that's what we got. This is it. It is what it is. Everybody's ready to rock. We're going in. We're loaded. I won't say we're feeling good, because I'm really concerned about the Avatar here. Like, this guy, he's just going to be walking into a bog of quicksand with a safe strapped around her neck.
We won't get another chance at this.
Well, don't worry. I have a feeling like we're probably going to go trade a life for a life there, Dr. Digan. Because unlike certain members of the Avengers, I know how heroes actually work.
We are ready.
Come on, Kevin Feige. It's the one thing you got wrong, man. Just that line of dialogue, you need to just swap it around or something. Come up with a different reason. We don't trade a life for a life? It's not, it doesn't make any sense. It's like John Bradford saying he won't trade sexual favors for whiskey. We know he will. He does it all the time. It's kind of his defining characteristic.
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
You know, Bradford, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for you. I'm doing it for you, John Bradford. I want you to see how a hero truly behaves, and then maybe, just maybe, after our triumph, you can heroically decide maybe it's time you put down that flask, John.
And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie, and their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands.
And I've got a full flask of gin. Let's do this.
We're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy.
Yeah, because we have to start our adventure by traveling through this puckered purple anus here.
You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM.
That's right. We'll never give up our liquor. You're never going to get this flask until you pry it from our cold, dead hands. Here we go.
Commander.
The luck has nothing to do with it, John. Except for, you know, total RNG that definitely has something to do with it. Ah, God, Miley Cyrus and Rihanna have aged 400 years. Look at their foreheads. What the hell was that? It was like a haunting, grim vision of the future. Like, this is what Miley Cyrus will look like in 2078. You're like, ha ha ha. Jesus. Really let herself go. Rihanna's got kind of a big forehead anyway, now that I think about it. It's not that different a look for Rihanna. Just maybe, I don't know, comb your bangs down a little bit, nobody will notice. It does, though, on the plus side, draw attention away from that nose of yours. So there is that. Yeah, Ethereal, you guys are going to talk, and it's very quietly. I don't know what's wrong with the audio balance on this. Why is it that whenever there's any kind of weird background noise, we just can't hear the chat dialogue? Can we just get this over with? You don't need to show me flashbacks to like 35 seconds ago. It was 35 seconds ago. My memory is... It's not great. It gets worse the older I get, but it's that good. Keanu Reeves, you better be concealed. Alright, everybody is concealed except for the Commander's avatar, which is nothing short of a Titanic calamitous problem. We're going to have to try and find a way to engineer kills on basically all of these pods. With the Avatar far, either he's going to have to be far, this is super difficult. This is going to be very, very hard to engineer. It's going to be...
No time to spare.
We're going to have to be better than we've ever been before. That's what it is. Because the other thing is, we can't exactly go insane with the explosives. Like, we got to be a little bit explosive conservative. We're going to need those explosives for the final room. We also can't really go hog wild with Banish in that like the execute Banish, we're probably going to need... Oh, good God. Could you guys give us, like, overall shittier draws, though? The execute Banish we're also going to need. We do have maybe some small potential to get a little mileage out of remote start on the way in, I suppose. That's potentially useful. We could just delay and wait and see if we can't get the enemy to maybe walk into something that will explode, and then we can take advantage of that.
The time for hiding is over.
The time for hiding is not over. The time for hiding has just started. So if we bring the commander's avatar to here, is there any chance we could detonate the dimensional rift? Okay. So maybe I've developed like 28/16 of a plan, or 16/28 of a plan. It's not a whole plan, admittedly. It's not even a goodly portion of a plan. But if we can get the commander's avatar to start things off with a dimensional rift and soften them up, then we can have the rest of our team close them out without revealing their concealment. We can use their silent killer abilities to finish off whatever's left. I don't necessarily relish this plan because it's going to require us to play very slowly, but I think it may be the only way we can fight our way in with the avatar. The man he's a Titanic boat anchor. He's dragging us down like nobody's business. So we need to make sure we have quality vision on these guys so we know where they're going to be in relation to us.
Actually expect us to buy any of this?
I don't know, Bradford, you bought that Pop-Off brand gin. If you'll buy Pop-Off, what won't you buy? So Commander's Avatar, let's bring you up here. This should not activate a pod. And it did not. So how far can you hurl this dimensional rift? You can hurl it just far enough to catch all of them. And does this kill any of our team? It does not. This is perfect then. So the range on the dimensional rift, we're going to be trying to take advantage of this then. So there we go. That actually straight up killed 2 of the mutons. They're going to know the avatar's around. They're going to come running for the Rich Taste Avatar. Just don't step on Miley Cyrus. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Why does Keanu Reeves... Is that like jumping through a window? Must be jumping through a plate glass window there. That's fine. We're not too worried about it. Miley, just slip around this little corner here.
I will reposition.
And then shoot this man in the spine. You need to shoot this man. You have a 63% shot at that man's spine, though. We need a better shot at that man's spine. 63% is not an adequate spine shot. We need much, much higher spinal percentages. This is a bit of a sticky wicket. So that puts you all in the purple slop. That's also real bad. Alternatively, maybe we just clear out. How can we not get a shot at this man? Okay, so we could be here. This is not in a slop. This is not in a slop. And we would have a shot at the muton.
As you order, Commander.
Woody Harrelson can slip around. Look at Woody. Look at those moves. He's like O.J. Simpson running. Well, I was going to say for the goal line, but what I meant to say was running from the cops. He didn't actually run from the cops. His friend drive him in a Ford Bronco. Where were you in 1994? I was, high school. That's where I was. But I do remember that being on the news. And I think we may have, watched that in class a little bit. Because people even at the time recognized, hey, this is kind of a big deal. So we've either got to take some very risky, very bad shots at this muton. Or alternatively, we fall back, let him rip a shot at the... You know what? I'm content to fall back, let him rip a shot at the Avatar. We cannot risk being revealed. Under no circumstances must any of our team be revealed.
I go where I am needed.
I think the smart play, we're in full cover.
My turn on
Let's just take advantage of it, wait for this guy to make a move. Once he makes a move, we get him to make a mistake. He comes running out of the purple slop. Or he just stands in it and dies. That also works. If you want to just chill in the slop, dude. No, he's running back. Okay. There's the patented mistake we were looking for. He's done it. He sprinted out into the open. This is all going to evaporate in a titanic calamitous explosion, which is fine, because Miley Cyrus can now slip up and shoot this man in the back.
I'm at your service.
Give him the old Wild Bill Hancock here. Shoot him in the back. 99% chance. I'm kind of not willing to take even a 1% chance to miss.
Moving out.
I should very much prefer we have no 89% is actually significantly worse, Pete. Kristen Stewart, can you do better without revealing yourself in the ideal scenario? 93%. We're going to do all of this, and then ultimately it's still going to be Miley Cyrus who has the best shot. One of you guys is rocking a scope, I know. I know Keanu Reeves has one. Somebody else over here is rocking the bonus to hit. 91%. So maybe I'm wrong, and we're actually not going to do any better than this. Woody? You don't have a scope either, but you just have a straight-up higher aim. Woody's at 77%. Commander's Avatar, you stay right the shit where you are. Keanu, we can maybe have you get a shot at him? Let's move you to here, open this door. You can't even see. Okay, so I guess Miley, Destiny, Hope, Sire. Okay, Miley, just, there's only a 1% chance here that you even miss. And even if you do miss, there's still only a 50% chance you get revealed. Thank you for not boning us, by the way. That ability point's going to come in super useful. Pete, don't mock the game. It was kind enough to give you an ability point. You just smile and say thank you.
As you order, Commander.
Your mother raised you better than that. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth, mostly because horses have horrible mouths, and you definitely don't want a horse opening its mouth anywhere near you, because if it does, it's probably going to bite you, because horses are jerks. So what's our goal then here? We're going to play the waiting game, which admittedly is not as fun as Hungry Hungry Hippos, but I think we bring the Commander's Avatar all the way around over here. And we're waiting on the cooldown. We're just going to be camping like a champ. Get out the stove. Maybe fire up a little bit of a campfire. Get some marshmallows. Chuck them on there. It's going to be, you know, a fun time. Just going to be just a good day hanging out, enjoying some of nature's bounty.
Volk says I am to obey.
That's not bounty paper towels, by the way. I don't. Well, you know, I guess maybe nature's bounty could be applied to paper towels. They're made from paper. What's more natural than that? Woody Harrelson has sight beyond vision. That's a lot of robots. This is an even larger number of chrysalids. So, Commander's Avatar. How close are you going to be able to get to those chrysalids without triggering them is the question. You know, pretty close. Like, we can get you to here. And this, well, why does this trigger them? But that does not. I'd actually rather throw that through a wall where we have no chance of activating anybody, and the remainder of our goal should simply just to have people in position to fire once that dimensional gateway or that dimensional rift, once that gets kicked off. We want to have some folks in the neighborhood to capitalize.
I understand.
We just got to be a little careful here that we don't accidentally reveal ourselves by, like, you know, say having Miley Cyrus leap through a fucking window or something stupid. Actually, Lady Gaga, you're probably okay where you're at. Kristen Stewart. We want to try and hook these guys in a bit of a, like, pincer. I don't want to be that close, because I don't know how big that dimensional rift is going to be once it's deployed. Let's just move you over here, Kristen Stewart. Rihanna. You know what? We're going to bring Rihanna all the way around the outside. Eminem style. Man, Rihanna is super fast. Come around the outside, girl.
In short order.
Woody Harrelson, what are the chances you could kill somebody flat out with a Deadeye? It's straight up 76%. I like the fact that you can one-shot, and you can... Woody could do a number on these robots with a Deadeye. He just needs a better chance to hit. In order to get him a better chance to hit, we're going to have to get him elevation or something. So we're just going to overwatch around the horn. Oh, good. They suddenly have decided to be on the move for whatever reason. You guys should not be patrolling, though. This was not a part of our deal. There was never a part of the deal where you were allowed to patrol. You've been stationary for 2 turns.
Comes naturally.
We have to be very careful, then. We cannot be stepped upon.
Moving out.
If we get a chance to maybe take advantage...
I'm at your service. I am on the
of an
move.
explosive of some variety? Like if we could remote start something here? Michael Jackson was prone to say, and got to be starting something. And I think he was specifically talking about remote starting in XCOM. He was like, Pete, you got to be starting something. I'm like, I know, Michael. I want to be starting something. I got to be starting something. But there's no enemies near something that's startable.
I won't let them past.
So Commander's avatar, like you can come up to here now. I'm worried that they'll patrol towards us before our dimensional rift is ready. And we can move and then fling the rift. So let's maybe just keep it cautious. Gaga, I want you to get out of here.
I will go.
Wiffle ball, we're gonna swing you around wide too.
I will reposition.
Don't get stepped on. That's the important thing. No one allow yourself to be stepped upon by a chrysalid.
Always vigilant.
Yeah, see, they're gonna come step on us though. We can make this work. I believe this horde of guys is now in range for the Avatar's Dimensional Rift ability, which is no longer on cooldown. We're just going to have to move some before we fling it. We are actually not quite close enough. He needs to be very, very slightly closer. Like, how much closer can he get without activating anything? To here? That just doesn't seem right. I want better eyes on these chrysalids. We need to make sure we've got all the avenues of approach covered.
Go where you tell me.
And that we're not getting incomplete information on this activation, because we need to keep them clustered up before we pop that rift. Also, we want to have these guys spread out a little bit, so that when we pop that rift,
I go where you tell me.
nobody is accidentally inside of it. That should be plenty of... See, like, we got our girl Rihanna and Woody Harrelson over here. They're a little closer to the action than I'm totally comfortable with. We want to make sure everybody's on just a single move, though, so we can follow this up with shots.
Volk says I am to obey.
And we can see... Okay, we can see all of those guys now. So if we were going to activate anything, we should be getting a tip-off here. The game says we can make it to, like, here. I mean, I want to be in cover at the end of this. How much closer do we need to be? A bit. Like, a significant bit, actually. But I don't want to double move to do it. We could be here, but we're going to be in the open. They do have a gatekeeper. That's bad. If we come over this way... You know what? This may work. Let's come over here and try and cut the angle. You know, we're not going to catch all of them, but we're going to catch a goodly chunk of them. We're like one tile short of where we need to be, though. I want to get them. I want to Pokemon and catch them all. It's not going to happen. I think we're okay with this. We're hitting them from off-screen. Our goal is just to soften them up and pick off anything we can pick off. That's a whole lot of chrysalid come running. And we may not be in a great position pick off any stragglers either. So who's hurt and hittable? We can pick you 83% chance. Ugh, these shots are not good. Our girl stays hidden. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Lady Gaga, still secret, she's still safe. Wiffle ball? You can't kill him, though. Wiffle ball has some good shots, but none of them are kill shots. Nope, you can't take that shot, girl. Rihanna can kill this man definitively. We take that shot. That's a guaranteed 100% kill shot. We're taking that one. Woody? Woody also has a guaranteed kill shot. Actually, that is not a guarantee. That's only 89%. If we go Deadeye... Oh, that's actually considerably worse. Nope. Give me the 89. Don't muck it up, Woody. He fucked it, though. He fucked it.
Just off the mark.
Don't get revealed. Okay, that was not good, but it could have been dramatically worse. Keanu, I really don't need you shooting at robots, though.
I am at your service.
Miley? You come in here, you got to be able to pick off one of these. We need you to pick one of these dudes off. You can only see one enemy from there. You can see more from here.
My life is in your hands.
I don't suppose there's something convenient to remote start? Of course not. 88%? 83? 83? These shots all suck. 88%. Don't muck it, Miley. Woody Harrelson already dicked it up once. And now we have to be really cautious with where we deploy Woody Harrelson as well. Wiffle. Wiffle ball does not have any kind of kill shot. Just none whatsoever. We could ever go for the Stinga, but if we're going to go for the Stinga, I feel like we should probably do it to the Gatekeeper. Instead, I think we're just going to have Wiffle ball move.
I am to obey.
These guys are going to do their level best to get out of the soup. And also take flank shots at the gate. Oh, shit. He gatewayed, though. What do you gateway? You killed your own people for no discernible purpose. Oh, good. We got hit by chrysalid poison on the Avatar, and the Avatar, we didn't bring a med kit. That's perfect. Will the chrysalid poison ever kill the Avatar, though? Because he heals everyone. I don't know if the chrysalid poison actually matters to the Avatar. We're gonna have to sting that robot. We're going to have to sting him. Well, hold on a second. Can we pick off that chrysalid? 93. You know what? 93% is not good enough, Miley. It's got to be 100%. We cannot risk having you come up short. Yeah, there's a kill shot. I'm very worried about that chrysalid poison. Like, the chrysalid poison in and of itself may have boned us. The poison may be enough to completely dick us. There is a chrysalid over there, but I don't suppose he's remote startable, is he? Nope, because for whatever reason, that thing won't explode. Okay. Well, don't blow up the one that's got Woody Harrelson next to it. That's a terrifically terrible idea. This guy is open, so we can do good damage with a shot. We could also mind... You know what we should do? We should just mind control the Gatekeeper. Let's just do that instead. And then we can use the Gatekeeper to soften up the robots. Or alternatively, to beat the crap out of his chrysalid buddy. And then we can come down here and pick him off on the cheap. This is an excellent idea. Lady Gaga, get away from that chrysalid. We don't know where he's going to go. The man is supremely unpredictable. We don't like unpredictable. We can't abide unpredictability. Woody Hint Pants Harrelson's detectability is also going to be considerably higher than we should like.
Moving as ordered.
So we got to be careful, but we also want Woody in a position where he might be able to kill a robot. Like, this is 99% chance to flat kill one of those robots. Maybe we just take the shot? I think we just take the shot here. Yeah, Woody Harrelson just straight up dropped her, just plopped him. Excuse me, though? Why was Woody Harrelson revealed? He has Silent Killer, and that man definitely died. I'm absolutely furious, though.
I'm at your service.
Woody Harrelson should not have been revealed. Oh, good. There's Archons in the neighborhood. Why was Woody Harrelson revealed, though? He killed a man!
I am on the move.
Things in this game get super wonky after you have missed a shot. So who's Woody Harrelson's chew toy? It's not Rihanna. Oh, good. The person who could have maybe given Woody a bonus action and saved his life can no longer do so. And that chrysalid might be able to get to him.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I'll watch closely.
So we took 3 damage from the chrysalid poison, but we should heal more than that? We did not heal, though. Oh, good. The chrysalid is burrowed. Perfect. These guys are going to come spot Woody Harrelson and self-activate. Also perfect. Two of them have gone on Overwatch. I am not happy. I'm very much not happy about the chrysalid, especially. Woody Harrelson, can you fire and fade here? Okay, Gatekeeper, you're taking the first move, because that chrysalid went somewhere, and I want you to try to find him. Go try and activate that chrysalid. Make him come at you. Oh, the burrowing chrysalid is unfindable, which is actually terrible, though. Woody cannot kill this heavy mech by himself, but he could soften him up. If we don't, though... No, we have one choice here. Woody, you gots to fade. Go Shadow, and then stay put. We gotta wait until we can get our boy Gatekeeper up here to start taking some of these hits. The Avatar, by the way, is, despite having chrysalid poison, somehow fully healed. I'm not even going to try and figure out the math on that one. We're just going to go on Overwatch. Everybody else stay put. Let's see how this pans out. Miley, you should probably maybe get a little closer to the enemy and possibly also reload. We got to be careful about moving, though, because Jimmy the Chrysalid is still around somewhere, and that guy's a jerk.
Re-up and reload.
We're trying to draw him out with the Gatekeeper, but we're going to have to use the Gatekeeper on these robots.
Won't let them past. I'm reloading.
I hate Burrow. So there's 2 damage from the chrysalid poison, which will get healed. Apparently we're taking his smite damage, but then also healing more. The chrysalid just went down and then came back up, huh? He's making a move on the Gatekeeper. That's fine. Soften him up for us. Great shot. You can hit that guy, no problem. Lob some grenades over here and do some damage to this chrysalid. Perfect. He didn't hurt the chrysalid. But, hey, he did shred some of that Gatekeeper's armor, which, honestly, is still useful for us. Hit him again. There you go. Now we're shredded and poisoned. Perfect. Give us a little bit more of that. Come on, really stick it to us here, robots. Did you suppress? That robot is suppressing. Gatekeeper's poison, gonna take 1 damage there. We want to try and soften up all of these robots, but we also want to do some damage to that chrysalid. I think we open our shell. And then we throw the gateway, because the gateway should be able to damage all of these robots. Yeah. Throw the gateway. Perfect. Now, Keanu Reeves should be able to slip up behind this robot and insert a whole bunch of bullets into its spine. You took like one step, Keanu. Come on. I'm on the move, brah. This is just like in Point Break when I found out that the nefarious bank robbers were a big group of surfers. I was on the move then, too. Who's our other robot killer? It's not Miley. I know Woody Harrelson is a robot killer. Woody, you're a robot killing machine. Is it Kirsten Dunst? You are not a robot killer. It wasn't Rihanna by chance, was it? Rihanna is not a robot killer. Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson, you're definitely a robot killing machine. Not that chrysalid. Nope. Kill the robot. Kill. Is this gonna punch through his armor? Yes, minimum damage here is still a kill. Also, Woody ignores the first 2 points of armor. Thanks to his needle ability as one dead robot. Commander's avatar, I think we may have you whack the chrysalid. Just give him a little soul flare here. We need somebody to soften him up. 8 damage. Perfectly acceptable amounts of damage right there. Miley Cyrus then should be able to pick off the chrysalid. Well, she could if she could get a goddamn decent shot. I'm not taking any more, anything that's not a slam dunk. We're not doing that anymore. We learned our lesson once already. We already had to use one of our charges of concealment. Woody Harrelson, if he gets revealed again, he's just shit out of luck. I don't know how long this mind control is going to last, but we may wait and see if we can't mind control one of these avatars. Like, start things off with the avatar mind control. Lady Gaga is our other robot hunter. Is this minimum damage is a kill? Yes, it is. Well, we got to get Lady Gaga a better hit percentage, because 83% is too goddamn low. We cannot have you... 99% is an acceptable risk. Gaga puts him in the dirt. We need to get one more turn of mind control out of our friendly neighborhood robot over here. Kristen Wiffleball Stewart, just in case they go uncontrolled. Let's have you get the hell out of there. I don't want you accidentally getting stepped on. You do have an 86% chance, but all it's going to do is some damage, and we don't need some damage. Rihanna can't kill it either. So we took 1 damage from the chrysalid poison this time. You should still be mind controlled? Gatekeeper is still mind controlled. Perfect. So how do we pick off this gatekeeper then without having to run the risk of being revealed? He did take 1 damage from poison as well. I believe our avatar is also healing. Gatekeeper's no longer poisoned. You'll note the avatar is still poisoned. So a couple ways we could handle this. We could either have the gatekeeper dash forward and activate both of these archons, a plan which I'm not supremely confident in. Is the Vortex of Doom ready for another round? Vortex of Doom is ready. Mind control is going to wear off very, very soon, though. We can't throw another gateway for 2 turns. We could try and consume. Or we could just go up here and straight up take a shot. Alternatively, we could just run this guy right smack in the middle of these dudes and see if maybe we can get them to attack him. Because we can probably kill the gatekeeper. In all likelihood, we will be able to kill him. Actually, can we just kill the gatekeeper? Like Woody Harrelson, can we just, like, can you just make him be dead? You can, except he's too hard to hit. Well, we can make him a little easier to hit, though. So here's what we're going to do. Find something that explodes. Like that thing that Kristen Stewart is standing next to. This is a boombox. This is a boombox.
Moving out.
You gotta drop me that sick beat. Get all Tay-Tay up in this mug. Give me that sick beat. Open your shell. Shell is open. Now that you're vulnerable, move your ass over here by this exploding thing. No, open the shell, though. Close the shell back. Son of a bitch, he's too clever for us. Well, yeah, friendly fire is acceptable.
Stand clear.
No, don't stand clear. Forget that I said that. Stand closer. Oh, there's acid on the floor, too. So what's your chance to hit our little friendly unit over here? 92%. This is an acceptable risk. The only thing is, in case you do get revealed, fall back out of sight of those archons. That's definitely not where my mouse was, though. And suddenly, this is now an 86% because the game hates me. We can, all right, we can do better. Woody, come over here.
Moving out.
This man is going to explode when he dies. Is he going to explode big enough to hit Woody Harrelson? He should not. Woody only has an 82% chance to hit him. Nope, not good enough. Woody, get out of here.
I go where I am needed.
Let's just have the commander's avatar do it. There's no chance anything bad happens to the commander's avatar, even if he fails. We just have him come up here and shoot this man. We get 2 damage on him. If the commander's avatar misses his 60% chance... Yeah, there we go. That was the right choice. Take the man without a risk. The gatekeeper was killed. Oh, darn. Teammate down. I'm heartbroken.
I will go.
I'm heartbroken, but also, despite dragging this boat anchor of a poisoned Archon through this whole mission, I still feel like we got a pretty good shot. It feels like we're getting advantage out of his abilities. We're not going to be able to do that in the last room because we're not going to be able to just sit and wait and farm cooldowns like this. But as long as we can sit and wait and farm cooldowns, we don't have a whole lot to worry about here. We are chrysalid poison, and apparently that's never going away, which kind of sucks, admittedly. But we are healing just as much as we're taking from the poison, so it's never going to kill us. The avatar should heal. Yeah, he regenerates. At a minimum, he's regenerating as much HP as we're taking from the chrysalid poison. This is not great so far, but I still think we got a workable run. We'll find out if we can close it out next episode. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see the culmination of this maddest madness yet, I consider subscribing as well. New episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.